Imagine a monitor so sharp, so fluid, and so perfectly calibrated that it doesn't just display your work. It redefines your entire creative reality. For years, the professional community has relied on the standard of high-resolution displays. But the landscape is shifting beneath our feet. Whispers from the supply chain, leaks buried deep within macOS code, and the relentless pursuit of perfection at Apple Park all point to one singular, explosive revelation. The Apple Studio Display 2 is not just coming. It is poised to change the rules of the game for designers, editors, and creators everywhere. We are talking about a leap that moves beyond the static panels we've become accustomed to, pushing into the territory of high refresh rate, mini LED brilliance that once felt like a distant dream for a desktop monitor. Welcome back to my channel for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. Now, think about the frustration of jumping between a 120Hz promotion experience on your iPad or MacBook Pro and then sitting down at a desktop monitor that feels sluggish, dated, and trapped in 60Hz. It's a jarring disconnect. But the rumors surrounding the upcoming Apple Studio Display 2 suggest that this bottleneck is about to be shattered. We are looking at a potential transition to a 120Hz promotion panel that will make every mouse click, every scroll, and every frame of your video timeline feel liquid smooth. This isn't just about speed. It's about the deep, technical integration between your hardware and your vision. The story of this display begins with the concept of pro performance for the masses, or at least the prosumer market that demands more. When the original Studio Display launched, it was hailed for its 5K clarity and color accuracy, but it left power users craving more, specifically that silky smooth refresh rate and deeper blacks that only mini LED technology can provide. Now, reports suggest Apple is preparing 2 distinct variants, internally referenced in system code as J427 and J527. This suggests a bifurcation in the lineup, a standard model that refines the existing formula, and a high-end, perhaps Studio Display XDR tier that utilizes cutting-edge mini LED backlighting to provide HDR performance that finally rivals Apple's most expensive reference monitors. Let's dive into the hardware that makes this rumored device so compelling. At the heart of the speculation is the display panel itself. We aren't just talking about a screen. We're talking about thousands of individual dimming zones. If Apple integrates mini LED, the contrast ratio will be astronomical compared to traditional IPS panels. This means when you're color grading a film or editing high-contrast photography, the blacks won't just look dark. They will be completely invisible, allowing your highlights to pop with a level of intensity that current studio displays simply cannot achieve. It is the kind of leap that changes your workflow. No longer will you have to guess how your content looks on a reference monitor. You'll have that precision sitting right on your desk. Connectivity is another massive piece of this puzzle. To drive a 5K or potentially higher resolution panel at 120Hz, bandwidth is everything. The rumors suggest that the new display will leverage the latest in Thunderbolt connectivity, likely Thunderbolt 5. This is essential not just for the display signal itself, but for the downstream possibilities. Imagine daisy-chaining multiple monitors without a hint of lag, or plugging in an ultra-fast external storage array and not seeing your transfer speeds dip. Apple is essentially turning this monitor into a docking powerhouse, a singular hub that anchors your entire studio. But what about the design? We know Apple's trajectory. They favor clean lines, industrial elegance, and minimalism. Expect the aluminum chassis to remain, but perhaps with refined thermal management to handle the heat generated by a more powerful Apple Silicon chip driving the monitor's features. Yes, you heard that right. The inclusion of an upgraded internal chip is highly likely. Just as the current model uses a dedicated processor for center stage and spatial audio, the Apple Studio Display 2 will likely use an even more advanced chip, perhaps an A19 base variant, to handle computational processing that will make your webcam experience look like a professional studio setup. We're talking about real-time lighting adjustments, improved skin tones, and noise reduction that happens locally on the display, offloading the work from your Mac. Speaking of the audiovisual experience, the speakers are set to be another massive upgrade. Current users love the sound of the studio display, but leaked driver configurations suggest that the larger 32-inch variant might feature an entirely new multi-driver array. This wouldn't just be good for a monitor. It would be good, period. The soundstage would be wider, the bass deeper, and the spatial audio virtualization significantly more precise. When you sit in front of a monitor for 8 or 10 hours a day, the quality of your audio environment matters just as much as the visuals. Then there is the issue of the audience. Who is this for? If you're a graphic designer in the United States, or an editor in the UK, or a creator anywhere in the world who relies on Apple's ecosystem, you are the target. Apple is looking to close the gap between the average desktop user and the high-end reference monitor market. By offering these variants, they are essentially saying, we know you want the best, and we're going to give it to you at a price point that doesn't require a production house budget. It's a play for the heart of the modern creative workspace. Consider the implications of the 32-inch size. This is a sweet spot. 27 inches is standard, but 32 inches is where you start to feel like you're actually inside the project. With a 6K resolution at this size, the pixel density would be staggering, keeping that legendary retina sharpness while giving you the extra room to open 2 full-size timelines side by side or spread out your tool palettes. It changes the efficiency of your work. You stop managing windows and start managing your art. But we have to talk about the reality of the wait. Technology cycles are unpredictable. While the code suggests a launch is imminent, possibly within the coming months, Apple's supply chain is notoriously fickle. We've seen these rumors before, and we've seen them delayed. But the intensity of these recent leaks, combined with the macOS references, suggests that this is no longer a maybe. This is a when. The hardware is being tested, the drivers are being written, and the foundation for this display is already inside the computers we're using today. Why should you, as a creative, care so deeply? Because the tools we use dictate the quality of the work we produce. If you're struggling with a monitor that doesn't show you the true colors of your work, or if your screen is so slow that you can't accurately track fast motion footage, you're fighting your own hardware. The Apple Studio Display 2 promises to remove that friction. It is designed to be the invisible bridge between your idea and your final product. When you don't have to think about the display, you have more brain power to think about the content. We are entering an era where desktop monitors are becoming intelligent, integrated computers in their own right. The inclusion of advanced chips, high-fidelity audio arrays, and pro-grade connectivity makes the monitor a core component of your system, not just a passive receiver of signals. And with Apple's deep integration with macOS, you can expect features that no third-party monitor will ever be able to replicate. Seamless color profile switching, instant wake from sleep, and a level of integration that feels like magic. Imagine, for a moment, the day you unbox this device. You lift it out of the box, the weight of the CNC machined aluminum in your hands, the minimalist aesthetic fitting perfectly on your desk. You plug in a single Thunderbolt cable, and everything just works. The screen wakes up, the speakers fill the room, and you see your work in a way you never have before, with perfect blacks, stunning color, and that incredible promotion fluidity. That is the experience Apple is aiming for. That is the vision behind this product. And as we look at the competition, what do we see? There are plenty of 4K and even 5K monitors on the market, but most of them lack this soul that comes with a display designed by Apple. They often feel like plastic boxes with screens. They don't have the build quality, the software optimization, or the ecosystem connection. When you look at the Apple Studio Display 2, you're looking at a commitment to a premium experience that spans your entire desk. As we move forward, keep an eye out on the software updates. Every time a new version of macOS drops, check the hidden code. That is where the truth lives. The rumors about the dual variant strategy, a standard 27-inch model and a premium 32-inch mini LED version, are starting to solidify. This is exactly what the market has been clamoring for since the original display was released. It's an admission from Apple that one size fits all doesn't apply to the professional world.